Hi, your commish here. Oh, you don't recognize me? I may have took a little hiatus from last year's video. I know what they were all saying. The commish rigged this, the commish rigged that. Truth is, I ran into some trouble with a stripper named Tina. Needless to say, things got a little hot and heavy. I got into a tight spot with the league's money, and I spent it and I blew it. After my court-ordered house arrest, I kind of let myself go a little bit. Don't judge me for that. My life's been in a downward spiral for a little while. But I'm back, baby. Like to welcome back the Gooch back to America. Fantasy Football Story League. Also, welcome back to America. Like to welcome back Marvin So. Thank you for your dedication, for showing up at 1 o'clock in the morning, saving our country in Iraq. Ugh. Anywho, you know, here in America Fantasy Football Story League, we like to take things for granted. The players want to gripe and moan about this and that, and the stats are changing, and this player and that player is on the waiver wire. Shut up, you bunch of pansies. Play some fantasy football like men. Let's get this puppy started. Let's have a great season. I defer to the 13-time Emmy nominated Ron Tugnut and Dick Pickles. Up next, America Fantasy Football Story League Breakdown with 13-time Emmy nominated Ron Tugnut and Dick Pickles. I'm Ron Tugnut, back again this year for another episode of Merica, a Fantasy Football Story League Breakdown. Dick Pickles is on location. Dick, how's it going out there?
Dick Pickles here, live at the childhood home of last year's fantasy football champion.
It is so good to be back again this year with the 2016 draft. And wow, what a finish we had last year with Jordy Nelson's Thanks Obama winning it all in a come-from-behind victory that shouldn't have ever happened.
Ron, that's so true. It's funny you mention that, Ron. Just the other day I had a chance to sit down with Coach Nick Saban, and this is what he had to say about last year's teams.
You all may be taking the week off, all right, this week, but I'm not. A lot of people take a lot of things for granted, and I get asked questions like, well, how important is it for the young guys to get to play this week? Well, how in the hell you know they're going to get to play? You know, everybody's got such a high expectation for what our team should be, it really doesn't matter what you think. I mean, what makes you think that you can just assume that they're going to get to play? Because you're assuming that the other team is not very good?
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here. Instead of just kicking people's ass like you're supposed to and working to do it. All right, so when you ask me those kind of questions, it really pisses me off.
I understand we have a national hero returning to the fold this year.
Yes, Dick, I had a chance to talk with the commissioner of the league, and I understand that he was able to work a deal that allowed Robert Gutcher back into the league. Some of you may remember Robert Gutcher from the first year, and after week 3, he quit.
Some may even argue that he is a superhuman. And honestly, with a name like Gooch, who am I to argue?
Grant Murray's It's All About the Crystal has finished strong the last 2 years running.
Indeed he has.
I think the biggest surprise of all has been Gabe Clark Likes Men coming on strong for the last 2 years in a row and finishing in the top 3.
Indeed he has. On another note, Gabe Clark Likes Men has been confirmed to actually like men.
Dick, what did you think of what Adam Scott did to the league last year by dropping all his guys mid-season.
Wow, Ron, what a punk move. But what do you expect from a Florida State Seminole?
And how about Alex Houston trying to pick them up on the slide? That's some shady stuff.
Shady is his middle name.
Dick, let's talk about cotton-headed ninny-muggins Will Madman Driggers. They call him the Madman, but I think they should call him the Sad Man. You know, because his drafting was bad. You get it.
Ron, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dick, Rick Harris's beard is about as long as his losing streak in our league.
Ron, that's so true.
Dick, I just got an important breaking news story. Apparently, there is a gentleman by the name of John Chatham in our league. No one would have known that, judging by his draft picks the last few years. He's been absent.
Indeed he has.
We just want to say a big congratulations here at Merica Fantasy Football Story League Breakdown to Joel Stuckey. We understand he is engaged to be married and will be getting married in October. Congratulations, young man, for finally finding somebody to love you.
Ron, that's so true.
Here at America Fantasy Football Story League Breakdown, we want to say a big congratulations to the 2013 league champion, Don Owens. We hear you have a baby on the way. Congratulations. Continue that bloodline of winners.
Yes, Ron, it is exciting.
Dick, I understand that Marvin So's car blew up just a few days ago. That is right in line with how his drafting has been the last couple of years.
Ron, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dick, were you able to speak to the family of the champ?
Ron, the current residents of the champ's childhood home have just arrived. Let's go see if we can get a word.
Dick, I wouldn't go in there if I were you. That looks like one hungry midget.
Wow, Ron, wasn't expecting that one. Apparently, the childhood home of last year's champ has been overrun by circus midgets.
Dick, I hear they are fascinating and pleasant people.
Ron, I just had the most pleasant time with a house full of midgets, and apparently they're not too different than we are.
Dick, were you able to speak to the family of the champ?
Unfortunately, Ron, we weren't allowed inside the house due to some intense training the midgets are currently doing in preparations for an acrobatic contest. That's all the details I have at this time. Ron, this year's sure to be jam-packed full of fun. I'm Dick Pickles.
I'm Ron Tugnut.
For Merica, a fantasy football story. League breakdown. And remember,
don't suck.
I had an intimate interview in this week's ESPN's 5 for 5 entitled A Champion Was Made.
What if I told you a champion wasn't born, a champion was made? Like most children, I was born. I grew up in a small town, North Florida, about 1 million people. I always knew I was going to be a champion. With the winnings I won from fantasy football, I was able to purchase this small, quaint home in the heart of Los Angeles.
Thanks for meeting me here on such short notice.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. It's no problem. I mean, you're Karen Fandrews. You're famous. I've seen you on the internet.
So take me back to 2012 when you started your fantasy football league and you just came in and completely dominated your competition.
Yes, I did. I dominated them. I tasted success early. I think that's what you have to do as a champion.
Man, that first year, that was something special.
You know, my dad always said that there's a lot of blood, sweat, and guts that comes between success and your dreams.
Come on, son, get up, get up. Son, there's a lot of blood, guts, and sweat between dreams and success. Let's get back there and do it again.
You know, he always had that drive, that will to win.
So, tell me about your relationship with your father.
Well, he was a stickler.
Come on, let's do it again.
I can't do it.
Son, when you make a mistake, there's only 3 things that you should ever do about it. Admit it, learn from it, and don't repeat it. Now get back there, let's do it again. Come on. We'll do it again until we get it right.
He liked things his way, and he always pushed me and made me try really hard.
Both hands, both hands.
What does this have to do with winning?
It's not the will to win, but the will to prepare to win that makes the difference. That's why we do this, son.
He sometimes could be a little over the top.
Good job, let's do some grass drills. Grass drills. Get the knees up, get the knees up, get the knees up. Drop. Get up, get up. Get the knees up, get the knees up. Come on, let's go. Bear crawl again, Come on, let's go. Bear crawl. Go.
And then 2013, things just started to go a little bit downhill.
And your dad died in 2013.
Yes, he did. That was tough.
And then shortly thereafter, the draft happened, and you drafted Adrian Peterson. And he was suspended for the entire season.
I'm sorry. Stop the camera. I can't.
Then 2014, that was rock bottom for Don.
In 2014, some say you hit rock bottom.
I did. That was a tough year. We had a lot of new players in the league. And I was eating a lot of Dairy Queen. And I lost sight. I lost my focus. I lost my will to win.
And then in 2015, many people call this a Cinderella story for Jordy Nelson, ... thanks Obama. You had a terrible start, and then you came in and stuck into the playoffs and completely won it all.
Yeah, it was redemption is what it was. I finally achieved my goals. I worked really hard in the off season last year, calculated many spreadsheets, and I trained really hard.
Wide receiver 8 to wide receiver 12 range, we feel like have that much variance in outcomes?
I think they potentially could. I mean, like,
Gotta get to the waiver wire faster.
Popped in a big way. You wouldn't be shocked, but I think
I disagree, Matthew Berry.
they all have tremendous upside. I just
So the whole world wants to know, what do we have to look forward to in 2016?
Well, I'm looking to repeat. I'm going for the unprecedented 3rd ring. No one in our league has won more than 2 rings, much less 3. So that's my goal for this year. And I've already worked out a strategic scam with the commissioner. Plan with the commissioner. I've talked to the commissioner, and I'm going to have a normal team just like everyone else, and the stats will not be skewed in no way, shape, or form.
After spending quality time with the champ, I realized just how hungry he was to win. And then I realized just how hungry I was, so I had to get out of there. One thing I did realize is there is nothing that will stop this champion that was made. I'm Karen Fandrews with another ESPN 5 for 5.
And that was the fruit of my labor. I won it all. To be honest with you, that one was sweeter than the first one. Pew, pew. Beep, beep. Pew. Quack, quack.
Ron, I just had the most pleasant visit with a house full of midgets.